Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with today's news headlines. Alec Murdaugh spoke for nearly 15 minutes to federal judge Richard Gergel's court, taking responsibility for his financial crimes that bilked over 20 clients out of more than $11 million to feed his opioid habit. He said he was filled with sorrow, remorse, and guilt, and had now been clean for over 900 days. Then the judge sentenced Murdaugh to 40 years in prison to run concurrently with his 27 years of state incarceration. Now, Murdaugh is also serving 2 life sentences for murdering his wife and son, but that conviction is under appeal. Well, it's estimated that South Carolina needs over 10,000 nurses to catch up with the demand for nurses. Part of the reason is a nationwide shortage of nursing teachers, over 2,000 too few, forcing over 90,000 nursing school applicants to be turned away in 2021. The state legislature isn't spending any extra money to attract new nurses or teachers. Besides the $10 million in lottery money it set aside last year, it has earmarked again for this year. And the filing period for the November elections is now over. Regionally, Congresswoman Nancy Mace will face 2 opponents in the June 11th primary, Catherine Templeton and Bill Young. The winner facing the Democratic primary race between Mac Deffert, Michael B. Moore, and Ben Fraser. Locally, there'll be a Democratic primary in House District 122 between Johnny Lee Jackson and Audrey Hopkins Williams. And there are opponents for every House member from a challenger of the other party. But those battles will not be decided until the November general election. In the state Senate, there'll be one-on-one elections from members of each party except for incumbent Margie Bright Matthews in Senate District 45, who was the only candidate to file. Now that we are in April, many of you are focusing on getting your taxes done and in by 2 weeks from now. And well, another thing you might do is visit the websites of the state treasurer and the IRS and see if they owe you any back refunds. At least 100,000 South Carolinians are owed millions of federal dollars because they didn't file returns in 2020 or 2021 and could be owed the recovery rebate credit stimulus payments that were linked to those returns. And you've got until the middle of May to file those old returns. And finally, none of our neighbors got rich in Monday night's Powerball drawing, but nobody else in the country did either, growing Wednesday night's jackpot to nearly $1.1 billion. There were $6 million winners from 5 states, but not from South Carolina either. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on the screen, and remember to follow us on Facebook and check us out on YouTube and our website at WHHI-TV.com. And you can email us at news@WHHI-TV.com if you have a news tip or a story idea. And now let's check in with Justin Jarrett on sports. Justin?
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by LocoSports.com. Fairly quiet Monday night with many schools around the state on spring break, but we had a full slate of non-region and tournament games on the baseball diamond, including a Lowco-on-Lowco matchup at the Nest, where Team Loco's Wes Kerr was on hand to see the Hilton Head Seahawks make quick work of the Battery Creek Dolphins, 17-2 in 3 innings. Landon, Schwartz, and Grady Cherrington-Dunton each went 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and 3 RBIs. It was also a quick night for the Bluffton Bobcats as Team Loco's Max Arraj saw Bluffton put up 9 runs in the first inning and rolled to an 11-1 win in 5 innings against Barnwell. Miles Frye tossed a 2-hitter and Gavin Carrick was 3 for 4 with a double and 4 RBIs. Tyson Brasington, Joe Schroeder, and Max Van Esselston each had 2 hits in May River's 12-4 win at Hampton County, and Beaufort High and Hilton Head Christian Academy opened play in the HIT tournament in Charleston, as Malcolm Webb threw 6 strong innings in Beaufort's 5-4 win over Ardrey-Kell, and HHCA routed Timberland 11-1 before dropping an 8-6 decision to undefeated James Island. On the softball diamond, Hanahan scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th to steal a 6-5 win from Battery Creek, and Cross Schools outscored Bridges Prep by a touchdown, 23-16 in a slugfest. Over on the soccer pitch, Beaufort finished the season sweep of rival Battery Creek, and Hilton Head High's girls notched an impressive 5-1 win over Cross Island rival Hilton Head Prep. Sam Garcia had a goal and 2 assists to lead the Seahawks. Tune in to the Lowco Media Network at 10 p.m. tonight to see who shows up to talk local sports. For Lowco Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.
Thank you, Justin. This weather has been gorgeous. Will it continue, Maria?
Thanks, Robyn. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we're seeing another day of rain, but then we should be getting a break from all the storms we've been having, and we're going to see the sun coming back out by the end of the week, but we also are going to see a slight dip in temperatures. So taking a look at Wednesday, it's going to be breezy in the morning, then we're going to see scattered showers and thunderstorms throughout the day. Both should be clearing up by the evening. Hilton Head's going to have a high 71, a low of 58. Bluffton's going to have a high 73, a low of 57. And Beaufort's going to have a high 72 and a low of 58. The sunrise for Wednesday is going to be at 7:08 and sunset's going to be at 7:45. Taking a look at the beach tides, low tide's going to be at 12:33 p.m. and high tide's going to be at 5:14 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, a little to the weekend. Thursday, it's going to be sunny, but getting a little cooler with the highs only getting to the mid-60s, lows in the 50s. Then come Friday, it's going to be sunny to partly cloudy, again with highs in the mid-60s, and lows are going to drop down to the 40s. And then come Saturday, it's supposed to be sunny, but it's going to be again cooler with the highs only getting into the low 60s, and lows are going to stay in the 40s. That's it for today. Let's head back to the desk.
Thank you, Maria. And coming up after the break, we'll talk with Dr. Debbie Lines in her monthly Mind Your Health segment. Stay tuned.